Today's machine learning is a hot topic and has the potential to transform businesses. Machine learning reveals that it relies heavily on probabilities to provide intelligence. It is not about logic or reason, but data and statistics. A machine that recommends movies will not be of much value if it can only do so 90% accurately. An algorithm that is supposed to detect major flaws within machinery would not be useful if it could only do so with 95% accuracy. You need a large data set to train a machine learning algorithm. It takes a lot to train this algorithm to use the data. First, you will need accurate, reliable data and knowledge about your question. Next, choose the right algorithm. Machine learning is an area of computer science and artificial intelligence that allows computers to learn without the need for explicit programming. These algorithms can be used in many applications, including customer service, spam filtering, and business process automation. This technology can be used in everyday life. Here are some of the most common uses of machine learning. These include artificial intelligence and fraud detection, spam filtering. Malware threat detection is also possible. Machine learning uses algorithms to classify data. This allows businesses to predict future behavior by comparing data samples with similar ones. Predictors can be used to find patterns in data when predicting future customer behavior. They also help marketers market better and convert potential customers to customers. If a company is looking to increase its sales, it could identify potential customers and improve its marketing strategies. Businesses can also use machine learning to create more efficient cross-selling strategies. Machine learning, for example, allows businesses to predict what customers will buy next using historical data and other variables. Machine learning can also be used to personalize marketing campaigns by analyzing previous searches, purchases, and other similar actions. Machine learning can be used to improve business processes in many ways. It has the potential for transforming how we work. Image recognition is another application of machine learning. Many social media platforms encourage people to tag others in photos that are based on machine learning. Police use it to identify suspects. Cameras are installed at airports and doorbells. They use machine learning to identify criminals and recognize potential suspects. Machine learning can also be used to predict the future. Machine learning has many applications and the impact it has on our lives is unimaginable. Unsupervised machine learning is a method that uses algorithms to find patterns in data that has not been labeled. It can be used to analyze exploratory data, segment datasets, and cluster them. It can also be used to create automated recommendation systems. Regression and classification, on the other hand, identify input data as a part of a group. These methods are useful in predicting future outcomes using continuously changing data. Let's look at some of these most popular uses of unsupervised machine learning. Unsupervised learning is very similar to how humans learn new things. A person may be able to distinguish between chili sauce and ketchup by tasting them both. This type of learning allows individuals to identify the differences between different sauces and can even be used for classifying different types of dishes into different categories. This unsupervised learning allows companies analyze historical data to create customer personas. A classification problem refers to a data set with continuous inputs or categorical data. A computer can use supervised machine learning to learn how to predict the output from previous experience. Supervised learning is more time-consuming than unsupervised machine learning. Supervised learning solves real-world computational problems. These are just a few examples of supervised machine learning applications. The supervised machine learning algorithms are able to uncover insights from a training dataset with a target value for each record. The algorithms then learn how to link features with this target and then can predict future outcomes using historical data. Regression is the algorithm used in supervised machine learning. It returns the numerical target for each instance. This type of machine learning algorithm can be used when there are many samples of a particular class in a data set. One of the major methods in machine learning is reinforcement learning. A reinforcement agent will follow the same path as rewards if it is rewarded for performing a particular action. In the opposite, an agent that is punished for a certain action will follow a similar path. To maximize rewards, the agent interacts with its surroundings and takes actions to address specific issues. A reinforcement agent can ultimately learn which path is best for them. Reinforcement learning is a way to reward a specific action that was based on an earlier behavior. This allows the system to learn from its mistakes. It can learn new skills and adapt to new tasks. Reinforcement learning algorithms are able to allocate limited resources to different tasks. They are also able to save time and money. It is used for gaming AI as well as self-driving cars. This machine learning method allows robots adapt to new tasks and to apply their existing knowledge. A neural network is an artificial intelligence model that makes decisions using several principles. The neural network is trained by setting certain weights for the neurons and then computing its output. The weights of the neurons are not altered after that, and the neural network will follow the pattern it has learned. These models can only be stable when they are in a certain state. Here is a brief overview of neural networks. They use a set rules to predict object relationships. There are many advantages to neural networks. They are fault-tolerant, which means that they will continue to produce data even if the input data is corrupt. They don't stop immediately, but they will continue to degrade over time. They can produce outputs even if they have insufficient information. However, performance may be affected. Another important feature of neural networks is machine learning. It allows neural networks to learn from observation, which allows them to see hidden relationships. Image recognition is a process that uses machine learning to identify an object or class in an image. Image classification is useful when more than one object is present in an image. This helps to classify the objects by creating a box around them. The system then learns how to distinguish objects from each other. This article will explain how image recognition works and how you can make use of this process to your advantage. The first step in object detection is segmenting an image. The object of interest is found on a specific pixel in the image. Feature extraction is a crucial step in object detection. This involves statistical methods to identify unique patterns and classes within an image. These features are then extracted by the model and trained with the dataset. After the model is trained, it can be used to classify. Each of these two stages is required for object classification to be successful. Combining machine learning with data security offers many benefits. Machine learning is more flexible than traditional malware and can identify a variety of threats. It can also detect malicious events more effectively. Data protection strategies for data protection must adapt to keep up with the changing threat landscape. These systems could be attacked and compromise trust, which can impact operations and the user experience. ML security systems are able to distinguish legitimate users from hackers by recognizing patterns in user behavior. Onfido is a software company that has created Facial Check. This system asks users to record random movements. The system compares the recorded videos with the user's real face to determine if the user is who they claim to be. Software can identify if a hacker is trying to impersonate users by matching their facial features to the real person. Machine learning allows you to identify the segments of your customers most likely to respond to your offers. These segments are sometimes called behavioral or psychographic. These segments are based on the behavior and words of customers and can be a great way to segment your customers. Your model will perform better if you have more labeled data. Once your machine learning model is deployed, you can start to refine and create new segments. These groups can be identified using a variety of different clustering algorithms. K-means is one of these algorithms. It arranges data into groups of similar attributes. To determine if a point is in a particular cluster, such as an individual's income, age, and spending score, once you have identified these groups, it is possible to start targeting specific marketing strategies that will be most effective for each. Discover more about artificial intelligence and machine learning for Internet of Things. Visit www.iotworlds.com today and contact us to develop your next project together.